What's going on, guys? This is Hutch. It's 12:45 in the morning on Tuesday, the day that Battlefield 3 comes out. We've had the game since I got here this morning. Actually, I was greeted with a lovely copy of Battlefield 3, to which I replied to Nanners, "Yes, sir, I will take this from you, and I love you, and you're my best friend, buddy. Don't you forget it, or I'll fucking kill you." I said that to him, actually. Didn't say that to him. But I did get the game. I have been playing the game for about 5 hours right now, and I fucking love it. God, you know what? Let's just get it out there in the open right now. Let's just throw it out there to the angry crowd that might be watching this video right now. I like a lot of games. I don't know what to tell you. I play a lot of games. It's literally my job to play a bunch of games and then talk about it. That's it. There's there's other stuff that's involved, but that's it. And I play a shit ton of games, and I have fun with a lot of games, and a game like Homefront, boom. That's a perfect example. Homefront. Don't even get me. I'm not even gonna go into it. So, anyways, I play a bunch of games, and I like a bunch of games. I'll clarify right off the break. Battlefield 3 is on another level. It's that kind of game. For people that are asking me, like, they look at games in terms of, I'm only going to buy this 5 this holiday season or something like that. Which one should I buy? For me, being a shooter fan, absolutely Battlefield 3 should be one of those games. It's just a no-brainer. So that's, without going into too much detail over what I think about the game, because I really don't know a whole lot about Battlefield. I haven't played it a bunch, like I said, but the game is just... It's so fun, and that's my take on that. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on in my life, man. It's just I don't know. There are a lot of people that follow me on social media, like Twitter and Facebook, and I feel like you get a pretty accurate representation of how I'm feeling in those things. I don't really treat those like business, as a part of business or something like that. I treat that like this is me telling the world how I feel in this moment, or what I'm thinking about, or what I think is cool in this moment. And anybody who's been following me on social media platforms lately can see that I've taken a drastically different approach towards what it is to be a public figure, even if it's in a niche community like gaming or gaming videos. Not even gaming, just gaming videos. Even in a niche community like that, it's it's I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that one, to be honest with you. But my approach lately has just been to be completely positive, to not indulge in any negative. And while I do respond to criticism from time to time, I never ever, once I feel like it's reached a point of just pure belligerence, I just don't engage anymore. And that's the tone that I've been setting with my life, to be honest with you. I don't know what's well, actually, I think I have a pretty good idea of what's happened to me in the last few months, but that's like a 5-hour coffee shop conversation. It's not a commentary conversation. But to sum it up, I basically find myself in a place right now where I'm very open to a lot of things. One of them being just meeting people and being nice to people. And in my actual life, it's just been no big deal for me to walk up to a complete stranger and say hello, and ask them about who they are, and etc. etc. It's just, but before, I don't know, to put it into context, before that was just not me. As public as I was on the internet, and on YouTube, well, that's redundant, it's on the internet. As public as I was there, in my private life, I was really private. I was very careful about who I completely let my guard down and acted myself, and things like that. And if I didn't want you in my life, you would know immediately IRL, because I would just look down and kind of just, like, if you tried to talk to me, I would give you sort of one-word answers. And it wasn't because I was trying to be dismissive or anything like that. It's because in the moment I was just really uncomfortable, because it was outside my comfort zone, being more on the introverted side of things. And recently that hasn't been the case. I find myself being the person who is who's kind of scanning as I walk to see if anyone's paying attention, and when they do, I'll ask them about their day, or if I don't know them, I'll be like, hey, you know, I've worked with you for like a year. I don't know if I've ever introduced myself. My name's Hutch. What's going on? What do you do around here? And it's just so different for me. That's not me. That's not who I am. And I think a huge part of that can be attributed to the fact that now, like, I'm being recognized more in public. It's fucking crazy. Like, I'll be at a bluegrass festival in San Francisco, or I'll be at a show in it doesn't matter. Like, I'm like, or somebody yelling at me out of a cab. Like, it's happening more and more lately, and it's if I'm not ready to be an open person, then I'm fucked, basically. Because I don't think this is gonna get any. I don't think this is gonna diminish. You know, like the longer I'm on the internet and the longer I'm public, I just don't. You know, this is gonna happen more. So if I'm not ready for that, then I'm just. It's completely counterintuitive to how I live my life. And so in any case, wow, this part was fucking crazy. Look at this. I have no idea how to explain this whole situation. This guy's completely clueless that I'm right behind him. That was amazing. And so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm just, even like YouTube comments, like I am a really sensitive dude. I'll say that right now. Like a lot of people attribute sensitivity to women, or they think it's a feminine quality, and if you want to call it that, okay, you know. But I am a real feminine dude, and that makes perfect sense because I was raised by women. My dad worked a lot of graveyard shift. He was a police officer, and as a result of that, you know, it was just me and my older sisters and my mom, and I had 4 older sisters and my mom, and I just learned how to talk and be from these people, and I think I got that perspective from them. So in any case, like the YouTube comments addressing things like me being skinny, it most of the time it doesn't bother me, but there are some times where I'm like, god damn, like who the fuck says that to people? And like even recently, I'm just not personally affected by it as much anymore. It just doesn't hit me as hard because I'm so happy in my personal life that I don't give a fuck what someone says over the fucking, like, in an anonymous forum over the internet. It just does not affect me like it used to, and I'm really excited to feel like that right before we're heading into a season of just some pretty epic games. You got Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3 are just enough to keep me occupied for just hours and hours and hours, and I would definitely want to play more games than just those games right there, but I love shooters, and those are the big shooters that are coming out. I just know that I'm going to be playing in like the Halo Anniversary Edition 2. It makes me happy that I feel like that I'm excited to make videos again. That when I focus on the positive things in my life, which is not hard to do. Look at the position I'm in. That's an incredibly positive position to be in. I can immediately get gratitude any day of the week, any minute of the day, if I stop to consider how lucky I am to be in this position. So that's like a nice little source of gratitude if I'm feeling like I don't know, if I'm feeling like I have problems or something like that. But yeah, that was just my long-winded fucking ramble of a commentary right there. But I have a cap station again. I can capture. I wasn't able to capture from home for a little while there, and I have a cap station that works better than the old one. So I'm going to be making videos for this channel. So I'll see you guys then.